Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to be doing a secret room tutorial in Minecraft. I always like to have secret rooms in my house. It's a great way to hide your items, or if you just need some privacy on a survival world. But before we get into the actual tutorial, I just want to go over a few tips. Most of these are with redstone, but there are a couple that I like to use that don't involve redstone. You obviously have the room behind a painting trick. Everybody knows this, so I wouldn't really recommend doing this one if you're going to build a secret room. One that I would personally recommend using, not as many people know about this than the painting one, is the minecart behind a fireplace trick. If you right-click a minecart behind a fireplace, you are able to teleport to it. You just gotta be close enough. I'm pretty sure this also works with boats. And now, why don't we go over here to the redstone ones. I always like to use observers when I'm doing secret doors. Great ways to activate observers are using furnaces. As you can see, the piston went up. You can also till the ground in front of an observer. Makes the piston go up. And you can also put an item in a chest. And you can take the item out of the chest. Now, I really like to use the chest one because you can use hoppers with it. So you can see here, if I throw this gold ingot in the hopper, it'll go into the chest and the piston will go up. And this is a great way to use secret doors. So, here, why don't I take this item out and I'll demonstrate again. So here we're going to throw the item into the hopper.
Bruh.
Would help if I actually made it into the hopper. There we go. And that opens the door here. And another thing is, I always like to have two buttons. One to close it, and one to open it back up again. Now the way this works is, here, I'll go back here. I'm going to try and explain the redstone as best as I can. So, when the item goes into the chest, the observer picks it up. But it only picks it up for a split second. So what I do is, I have it going into a piston, which pushes a redstone block into a redstone current. It activates it, and that activates the pistons. So this will go to the pistons when the redstone block hits that redstone, makes the pistons close. And you can see I have another piston here, which connects to the button that makes it close. So I hit the button to make it close, pushes the piston. As you can see, the redstone block is now back over here. And I have another button down here that goes to the same redstone block the same piston that pushed the redstone block when the observer picked it up. That's how I usually do things. So now that I've showed you that, I built a little house here, as you can see. You can see it has 3 separate rooms here. But when you walk inside... God damn it, I'll be right back. Okay, take 2. So, as you can see, there's no way to get up into the second room that you saw over there. And that's because there is a secret door that you need to open. And one thing I didn't mention about the hoppers previously is that if you throw an item through a slab, a hopper can actually pick it up. So, as you can see, I have 2 beds over here. Nothing suspicious about them. But if you throw this emerald here into the corner, it gets sucked up, goes through a bunch of hoppers. And there you go. The chest is right here. So you can close the door here using the closing mechanism I mentioned previously. And if you want to open the door again, all you need to do is take an item out of the chest. As you can see, the door opens up again. Or if there isn't any items in the chest, and you just close that up again, say you're locked in, all you need to do is just put another item in a chest. And it opens again. So let's go up the ladder now. Now this is actually one of my favorite secret rooms to do. It is the room behind the painting. I'm just kidding, it is not. So this secret door, all you need to do is hop in one of these cauldrons. Hop in this one here. The blue one. Now, I don't know if you caught that, but there's actually a minecart track right behind this cauldron. So when you jump in it, the minecart clips through the cauldron, you can push it, it goes up the minecart track, and activates that block there. This is the only room I like to do that doesn't involve an observer. Here's a better visualizer of how this works. You jump in the cauldron, the minecart gets pushed, goes all the way over to this detector rail, which activates the redstone current, and then makes the pistons go back. Push the minecart back to close the door, goes off the detector rail, goes back to where it was, and if you connect the button to the redstone current that is connected to the detector rail, you can open the pistons back over on the inside for a split second and walk back through. So let's go up these stairs here, why don't we? So in this room is another secret room. If you guessed it was underneath a bed again, you would be mistaken. So the only thing that seems a little bit suspicious here is the smokers right here. So why don't we go into this one here? We'll throw the chicken and the wooden plank in, and boom, that opens that up. And we come down here, and it's a fireplace. And you can obviously see down here, there is something. And boom, you go into here, you got your little secret room. This is where you can hide your valuables. And for an exit, I always like to put a painting above the fireplace. That way you can climb out of that. I always make sure that a person cannot climb up into the fireplace. They have to go through it. Like that. Here's another better example. You could clearly see into the secret room behind it in the house that I made. So if you put slabs behind the top part of the fire, and you dig a little hole underneath and put a boat there, you can still go through. You just gotta angle it correctly. So we can walk up, click on the boat, and you can hop out easily, and boom, you're behind the fireplace. Another thing I didn't mention is I like to position my buttons in a way so when you walk out of the room, you are able to hit the close button. I believe it's this one. Yep. And I'm going to go show that down here again. Obviously, you got that one there. But we go all the way back down here. And all you got to do, hit that button. And everything's locked up again. Now, those are all the secret room tutorials I have for you today. If these were helpful, please consider dropping a like. I really appreciate it. And if you want to see more tutorials like this, please consider subscribing. I'm thinking about doing an automatic farming tutorial next time I make a video like this, so please let me know if you want to see that in the comment section below. Other than that, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Peace out.